Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Richard Lee McNair, one of the most notorious and ingenious escape artists in modern history. McNair's ability to outsmart prison guards and slip through the cracks of the justice system made him a legend in the world of criminal escapes. His story is one of cunning, resourcefulness, and daring. Let's get into the tale of the man who escaped prison not once, not twice, but 3 times. Richard Lee McNair was born in Oklahoma in 1958 and grew up in a military family. Despite his ordinary upbringing, McNair's life took a dark turn in 1987 when he committed a botched robbery that ended in murder. Caught and convicted, McNair was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. However, McNair was not the kind of man to accept his fate quietly. From the moment he was incarcerated, he began plotting his way out. McNair's first escape attempt came shortly after his arrest. In 1988, he was being held at the Ward County Jail in North Dakota. Using lip balm, he managed to slip out of his handcuffs and make a run for it. He was quickly recaptured, but this incident was just the beginning of his escape antics. McNair's second and far more daring escape took place in 1992 while he was at a federal penitentiary in Louisiana. This time, he orchestrated an ingenious plan involving his cell. He used a makeshift grappling hook and other improvised tools to break into a ceiling vent. From there, he crawled through the ventilation system and found his way to the roof. Under the cover of darkness, McNair made his way down the side of the building and vanished into the night. Once again, however, his freedom was short-lived. After several months on the run, McNair was recaptured, but his most audacious escape was still to come. On April 5, 2006, while serving his sentence at the U.S. Penitentiary in Pollock, Louisiana, McNair pulled off what would become one of the most famous prison escapes in modern history. This time, he devised a plan so bold that it left authorities stunned. Working in the prison's mailroom, McNair carefully constructed a makeshift escape pod from mail bags and shrink wrap. He packed himself into this makeshift mail crate and positioned it among other packages waiting to be shipped out. McNair's extraordinary plan worked perfectly. The mailroom workers, unaware of his presence inside the crate, transported the package to the outside loading dock. Once outside, McNair waited until the coast was clear, cut himself out of the packaging, and simply walked away. It was a flawless escape, and McNair was free once again. What followed was a nationwide manhunt. McNair managed to evade capture for over a year by constantly changing his appearance, using fake IDs, and moving across the country. He became a master of disguise, and his cunning ability to lie convincingly helped him avoid detection multiple times. One of the most infamous moments of his escape came when he was stopped by a police officer in Ball, Louisiana. Despite being wanted and on the run, McNair calmly convinced the officer that he was just a jogger passing through town. The officer let him go, not realizing he had just encountered one of the most wanted men in America. McNair's freedom finally ended in October 2007 when he was captured in Campbellton, New Brunswick, Canada, after a tip-off from a vigilant citizen who recognized him from America's Most Wanted. After his capture, McNair was transferred to a maximum security prison with enhanced security measures to ensure he would never escape again.